Hello, everyone. This is Automatic Tech Tips. I'm Matt, and I'm here for you automatically. So today's show is going to be a little bit different. Today we're going to be talking about cable management of the desk. Yes, desk cable management. Why didn't I say that before? Well, anyway, today we're going to be talking about desk cable management and how we can clear up all these nasty-looking cables. Because we all know nobody likes the sight of a cable dangling anywhere. So, here's some cheap solutions I picked up. Some desk cable clips that can be put underneath the desk, on the side, or left up top because it's got adhesive backing. Those come in 1, 2, or 3 slots on each of the clips, depending on which one you want. You'll buy the one that suits your needs. Next, we're going to use some zip ties with wires that are close together and that are just dangling in the air with nothing to put a cable clip to. We'll also be using twist ties for the ones that we're going to be moving around more often than the others. So let's get started, shall we? So this is our keyboard wire, and we're going to have to do something to fix it. So let's take one of these clips and let's get to work. We'll use the single-use ones for this one to start off with. First, I want to pull out the keyboard tray all the way so I know the maximum length of where the keyboard is going to usually stop. So what I'll just do is, first, just put a couple of these on. Because I'll need at least 2 to 3 of them to keep it hanging underneath the desk in a tidy manner. This is a fairly long cable. I want one cable coming straight out. Back of the keyboard. That does wonders already. what I also want to do is get another one going off to the side where the PC is going to always be at. So it's going to keep the cable pretty much out of sight. And that's pretty much going to be what we can do for that. So I'll take this last clip off. Right now we'll already have a major improvement where we're not going to see most of that one cable hanging. I constantly charge my phone at my desk. So I don't need my laptop charger plugged in at the moment. So I can take care of that, and that's another cable taken care of. But as for my phone, I gotta get a little bit creative. So what I did here is I took the flat end of the cable, and I'm gonna put one right here. Let's see if I can get the focus in a little bit better. Where the cable is the thickest, and where it'll sit, and one right here at the top of the USB cable, so that the power pack won't move around much. And then I have one more down here to keep the cable nice and tight. And I'll have one more near the top of the desk where the phone will usually be sitting charging. We'll manage it so it runs just right next to the keyboard. So I'm going to have the cable pop up right up there. Alright. So, I don't think you can see it too well, but let me give you a better angle. That's our phone charger, sitting there and firmly secured. Here's our cable. I'll probably take a twisty tie. Or just take the cable out and see if I can fix it. Alright, so that's pretty much going to be stuck there like that, but that's okay. We can always use a little bit of slack. And when we're not charging our phone, we could just simply do this. Force the cable in. And create ourselves a little knot. Lock it. In. Now, it's not the best solution. I'm pretty sure that 7 of you have probably come up with better ones by now. But it's what's going to work for me. It's getting hot in here. Since it's going to be a while before I have to move this Ethernet cable, a zip tie is going to be the best method to fixing this ugly thing. Now what I'm going to do with that Ethernet cable is I'm going to go and tuck it behind here. Because nobody will ever see it. Only I will know it's there. But what I am going to try is I'm going to try using a rubber grommet, one of the cable management ties, to get the HDMI cable up in the air. See if it'll fit. Yep, it fits. If it fits, it ships. And I'm going to use another zip tie. Just get it a little bit tighter. And then I use a little bit of a rubber grommet. I mean, not grommet, I use a cable management loop. I'm going to put it on the back side. To make sure that cable always stays suspended in there. Now that's about as good as it will probably get for the lack of cable management options I have for this desk. We still have the siren cable running, which is what I'm going to do to it. It's going to be just slip it under. Around the back. And then what I'll do is going to be fairly obvious. I'm just going to take the part of the mouse pad, flip it over, and it'll hide a lot of the cable for me. Now, while we didn't actually use any twist ties, we still ended up clearing up a lot of our cable management issues. And what I'm going to do with the Logitech camera is going to be the same thing that we did with the siren. So we're just going to run it in the back. So as you see, a lot of our cables have been taken out of the equation altogether. We still have a few more cable management ties, and I will be using them. I'm going to take my headset out to the normal gaming length that I have. Give it a little bit of slack. And then I'm going to take this long Sennheiser cord. And I'm going to slap it on the side. So this is going to be where my headphones hang, and this is where the Sennheiser cord is. Now there's not a lot I can do with that because my siren sits just right here, and that extra cable you're seeing dangled over my siren is for the webcam. Eventually in the future the webcam will be eliminated altogether as a problem for cable management. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how it's going to look. Now, as you can all see, we've fairly tidied up this place from what it was at. And the only way you can tell that there's a massive amount of cables behind that PC is if you actually pretty much look behind it at this point. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up our cable management of the desk video, our desk cable management video. I'll get it right eventually. So if you liked this video, toss me a like. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, or a recommendation for a product review in the future, put that down below in the comment section. This has been Automatic Tech Tips, and I'll see you all in the next video.